And welcome back. Let's start a little timer here. Let's start a little background video. What is that? Current playback speed is 67. What? It's about all the way back to 1 speed. I wonder what I did to do that. Anyways. Okay, so... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. It's still playing, right? Yeah. Okay. My name is Keith, making 2D adventure game in Blender and Armory, and this video, I'm going to do what I originally set out to do, which is I actually need to clean off my desk area. You can't see it right now because I'm not going to show it to you, but I am going to... Here, let's go ahead and increase this just a little bit here. Oh, not that much. That way I can put this up here, put this right about there, and it's about there. That way you can see it a little bit better, because you're probably not going to be seeing me, as I am going to be up and about, and I'm going to see about rearranging my desk. And you won't be able to see that, but actually let's do like this. Let's cut off my visibility, just so that I can move stuff around without any problem, and you can still see the desktop while I am talking. Okay, so bloop, there I am. And of course the top one is my video one. And okay, so hopefully you should, considering that the microphone can pick up the actual air conditioner and the fan, it should be able to pick up my voice just fine. So I actually need some room on my desk here. Let's see. Here is a bag of something or another that I just throw away. Actually, I had a bag that I was going to use for a garbage bag, but I don't seem to have it here, so I'm going to have to get that later. I have a couple of these PC speakers, which came in a 3-pack because I just wanted one for my computer, which didn't have any kind of PC speaker for warning. I got 2 more, so I'm not sure where to put that. Anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, so I know you're not that interested in me moving my desk around, so I'm going to talk a little bit about my game here. And let me see. Normally I would probably do something like my story or whatever. And well, it's kind of interesting. It's almost like I don't have anything to say, really, you know, unless I start talking again about my story. So let me think here. So lately I've been kind of not making videos because I've been kind of busy a little bit, and eventually I'd like to get something like a Cintiq or something. I have to use my old Intuos, which is nothing wrong with it, except for it's got one spot where I guess there's this kind of thin plastic sheet over top of that's actually over the top of of the drawing surface on the tablet, and so I basically used it so much that I wore away this one spot, I guess, and that might have been when I was using it just as a mouse instead of actually using it my mouse. But it's from 2009. It's an N203, and it's perfectly fine except for that little spot. So I don't know how this is going to affect my final drawings, but we'll see. The other thing, I still haven't downloaded Unreal Engine yet, and I don't know if I'll get to that or not. But the ultimate goal, of course, was always making videos to support myself instead of actually having the game be the important part of that. I mean, it's important. I don't mean it in that way. I just mean being the main point of the project. Okay, so one of the things that let me think here. Actually, what? Let's see something here. I'm going to keep that running while I. Whoop. Oh, I see. It's so slow that it's got to do that. And I got my to-do list here. So I still have to take each part of the game and divide them up into these plot points. And then actually when I do that, I will probably start thinking about puzzles and locations and all that good stuff. I don't really have that much to say here. That's the kind of the weird part, you know. I mean, I was gonna do this. I was gonna work on my desk here and let you watch the video of me practicing. See, it was kind of a. Wait, what happened? Okay. It's kind of difficult using the tablet. Especially when you haven't drawn for several years, and especially also when it's garbage too. Dang it! Wish I had my garbage here. So I realized that I'd have to essentially relearn drawing, especially with the tablet, and I haven't been doing that for a while. So before I actually start working on drawing characters, I have to actually work on drawing. And let's see here. Logitech camera box. I'm just removing junk from my desk so that I can actually move stuff around. So I have my two. I have the desk is fairly wide, but my two monitors they're kind of crooked to one another, and it's far enough forward because I usually like to have my keyboard right there where I can type on it. I don't like computer desks with keyboard trays because it's kind of annoying to actually pull out a tray and to do that. I like to be right up at my desk. Anyways. So the question here is, if what's that? In the box. Oh, that's a computer fan that I won't be using. Computer case fan. Run out of place to put stuff. Okay, so what should actually the process be? Because normally you have like some sort of pre-production and then a production stage and yeah, post. At least for movies and stuff. Okay, so I'll label a few things that I'm going to do in the future. One is that I'm going to here in the next video or two, I'm going to, what is this? I'm going to start my character thing, and instead of drawing like I was trying to do at first. I am going to start by I'm going to go ahead and look up and get reference photos for you know, what I think the characters should look like and all that good stuff. And really reference photos, so I'm actually going to go through that on camera, on screen with you. And so yeah, we'll go through that. We'll go through we'll do the same thing for like backgrounds and locations and stuff. See, a lot of the story, okay, so like the story, I make an outline of the story. Actually, let me wait until the next video, and so I can tell you about how I'm doing the story and how it's all going to work. Until then, I will see you later. Whoops, that's my start.